Ronald, the District Veterinary Officer or DVO of Lyantonde District. I also hold an office as the committee member representing Western Uganda on Uganda Veterinary Association. I raised to inform the country that in January 2021, the whole of the cattle corridor districts were affected by foot and mouth disease. Districts like Chiruhura, Isingiro, Ibanda, Lyantonde, up to Kakumiro there, were affected by FMD. But this time round, the foot and mouth disease we have been containing looks to be different. One, because of its type, many serotypes that have been found in the region. Most times we have been having serotype A and we contain it, but this time after the lab results we have found out that we have A, O, SAT1 and even SAT2. That's South African type 1. Therefore it seems the way we were containing the other FMD of only one serotype is not the way we should contain FMD. In Lyantonde, we tried our best because the disease was spread from Chiruhura to Kasagama. We had contained that FMD for a full 2 months without crossing to another sub-county. Unfortunately, because the vaccine was over and the restrictions were not adhered to, sometimes people were moving animals at night. The disease was spread to other sub-counties of Diakajura, Chinuka, and Kariro. However, we are still containing the disease. It's not as bad as it is in Chiruhura. We have tried to contain in those areas. We also tried to vaccinate livestock. This time we also vaccinated the goats. Therefore, it was much as sometimes the vaccination may not be 100%. You find that those who vaccinated, sometimes some farms can go down with the disease. Others may go down with the disease, but not as virulent as those which were not vaccinated. We have some challenges. One, the vaccine is too little. A district like Lyantonde, where we approximately having 150,000 heads of cattle and about the same number of goats. Therefore, I would need about 300,000 doses of FMD vaccine. We have a challenge still. Now, as we are looking at FMD as a disease, we have outbreaks of other diseases that are not being mentioned. For example, we have been struggling with lumpy skin disease. Here they call it H. fruto. H. fruto has killed more animals than FMD. It has affected the whole district and even the neighboring district. We also have still the tick-borne diseases that are caused by ticks. They are killing animals. Recently, you heard about Rift Valley fever in Chiruhura. And you see, when you hear your neighbor crying, you know that since this disease is transmitted by flies, it may be here. We have got brucellosis in both cattle and goats. They are aborting at a terrific site. Now in the goats have died of PPR. In my office as a veterinary officer, apart from the small budget that I get from the district, I have not seen any fund or any assistance that comes from the ministry that they are helping me. Therefore, you look at it's very hard for me to use my salary to do activities of the district. Therefore, I think government should come up. We are already in the ground. We on the ground. People are there. Complaints have come that there are some vets in the field that are not responding. But there are 3 factors. One, these vets are not funded at all. Therefore, they don't have any interest in staying in the field. 2, the drugs are not there. The vaccine is not there. Even if the farmer calls you, please, my animals have been infected with FMD, what else do you do apart from treating that? 3, these days the farmers want to treat for themselves. They don't want to call vets. Therefore, they have that I grew up with animals, I know better than vets. Very many farmers are using that. Actually, when you go to their farms, you'll find very many drugs in their store, even if they are poorly stored, but they are there. They only call a vet when they feel they have failed totally. Therefore, I think farmers should not complain, because I usually come up, every sub-county has a vet, and we give them our phone numbers. I may not be everywhere at any moment, but I think if you can call, a vet can come. But the problem is, you want to call a vet to use his fuel, to come to your farm, use his drugs, and you don't pay because it's a government vet.
Because of indiscipline, people kept moving livestock at 9, and it caused us FMD to spread continuously. But as a district, we are trying our best. The only challenge is that the technical team say they don't have funds. I don't know how the funds can help them, because we have security which is enforcing, we have quarantine which has been not handled properly, as I may say, because our technical team did not help us well to control FMD, but we are still fighting it. The combination of COVID-19 and FMD to our farmers is a very big challenge, because most of our community or members or our farmers get their livelihood from livestock. Now, if we are under quarantine and yet we have this surge of COVID, it becomes a very big problem. But we are trying to see how best we can get off with FMD so that our people can have an income for their livelihoods and to support their families even under this scourge of COVID-19.